हेलो दोस्तों, आई एम यथार्थ दुबे ऑफ क्लास 11th on icse board, and now I will teach the class 8 chapter 1 kinetic theory of a matter. Okay, so we'll start. Okay, so first thing, particle nature of a matter. Okay, so what is a matter? Now leave this definition. See, anything that has weight and occupies space is matter. This is written here. Okay, so we'll take an example. What is this? This is a pen. Okay, so it is matter. Why? Because it has weight. Okay, and when we put it on any surface, it will take space also. Okay, so it is weight also and it is taking space also, so it is matter. Anything around us, you are using laptop or you are using phone, all things are matter. Okay, so matter is made up of elements. Okay, so now what is element? So element is any substance which cannot be subdivided into two or more simple substance by any chemical means. Okay, this is written over here. Okay, so this means is that the smallest unit, just smallest unit which is not a compound, like take a example H2O, that is water, and water is a compound. Okay, so from which elements they are made up of? It is made up of a hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so hydrogen is a element. If you saw periodic table, I don't know it is in class 8th or not, I have forgot, but in periodic table it is the tabular representation of the all the elements of the world. Okay, so it is like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, more. Okay, it is 118 elements. Okay, so the what it is made up of an element. Okay, so hydrogen is an element. So okay, matter is made up of an element. Like this pen I have tell about. Leave this. Take this pencil. Okay, what this pencil is made up of? This pencil is made up of wood. Okay, and this is made up of graphite. Means the nib of the pencil is made up of a graphite, and this irony substance, it is iron, and it is also an element. And razor, and this also is a element. Okay, or matter. Okay, it is matter also, and it is made up of element also, because it is occupying space, that's why it is a matter. And it is made up of elements like graphite and wood, carbon, that's why it is element, compound also. Okay, so now we have done the element. So now atom. What is an atom? The atom is the smallest unit of an element. Means I have said you that wood is an element. So wood is an element, but is not made up of a only single wood. Okay, it is made up of a many atoms. What are atoms? Atoms are the what's the atom? I can say you. Wait for a while. Okay, so I have telling you what is the atom. So atom is the smallest unit of an element. Okay, atom is made up of a very tiny particles which can be only saw, only can be seen in the microscope, and it is known as the microscope. Okay, so it is made up of atom. Everything. If you see with the electron microscope, this means this monitor also, or anything, if you see this with the electron microscope, you will see the very tiny particles inside these things, every matter. Okay, and that tiny particles is known as the atom. Okay, so that I have told you that lead and carbon all are elements. Okay, and elements में भी जो सबसे छोटा होता है, it's an atom. Okay, atom is defined as the smallest unit of an element. Okay, and it is has the independent existence, but always takes part in the chemical reaction. मतलब इसके पास इंडिपेंडेंट एग्जिस्टेंस होती है, मतलब ये इंडिपेंडेंटली घूम सकता है और ये हर केमिकल रिएक्शंस में टेक्स प्लेस करता है. ओके, so now we come on a molecule. So what is a molecule? We saw that the atom is the smallest unit of an element, but molecule is the smallest unit of a matter. ठीक, क्योंकि एलिमेंट, व्हाट इज द एलिमेंट इज, इट इज अ सिंगल सब्सटेंस. लाइक लेड इज एन एलिमेंट, carbon is an element, wood is an element. Okay, these three are element, and the smallest unit of these three means smallest unit of a lead, it's an atom. But if we combine together this wood, lead and carbon if you want, so it will made a pencil. Okay, and the pencil is a compound, or you can say pencil is a molecule, and a molecule is the smallest unit of a matter. Why? Because you can see this pencil. This pencil is the matter. Take this pencil is a matter. Why? I have told you that it is occupying space and it has some weight. That's why it is a matter. Okay, so it is the smallest unit of a matter. Means this pencil, in this pencil if you see, you will see very tiny particles, and that particles are known as the molecule, and they have an independent existence. ठीक है, and it can retain physical and chemical properties of the matter. Means every properties, physical properties of the matter and the chemical properties of the matter, दोनों में ये रह सकता है. Okay, example, take water is a molecule. Okay, तो शायद मैंने बता दिया, आई डोंट नो, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर एक्चुअली, फिर से बता देता हूँ. वाटर इज मेड अप ऑफ H2O, 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen. So it is a molecule. Why? Because it is molecule because hydrogen is an element and oxygen is also an element. They both combine form H2O, which is compound, and compound is a molecule. Okay, compound is a molecule, and H2O is a only compound which cannot be subdivided into a any simpler substance. ठीक है, like if you combine H2O, hydrogen gas and oxygen, it cannot be subdivided. Means by electrolysis you can divide it, but not naturally you can. Means if you thinking that H2O we will combine it, make water, and then we boil the water and it will evaporate and make a vapor. So you are thinking right that if it evaporate and H2 will separate and O will separate, but this is not correct, because the water is not divide, means it cannot be divided. If H2O is made, it cannot be subdivided. Okay, because if you will evaporate, in which form it will evaporate, it's the droplet. Okay, and the droplet, if you saw a droplet, it is also a water, and it is also made up of a H2 and O. It can be divided only by the chemical processes. Okay, this is completed. Now kinetic theory of a matter. Matter is consist of a molecule. Okay, kinetic theory है matter की, and it says these things. So I will explain all these things on the basis of the kinetic theory of a matter. These are the assumptions. Okay, so matter consists of a molecule, means every matter is made up of a molecule. ठीक है, and every element is made up of an atom. Okay, so now molecule, what is this? Spelling is wrong, I don't know why. Molecule are always in the random motion, means this is my mistake, but leave it. Okay, molecule are always in the random motion, means if you will take a gas particle, okay, if you will take a gas, you can see the molecules are in the random motion, and the kinetic theory kinetic energy, if you know about the energy which is named as a kinetic energy, it produces when the molecules are in the random motion. Because if you can see the molecules of the gas are very far apart from each other, so they can produce the very high amount of kinetic energy, and liquid is less than gas, and solid is form the least kinetic energy or negligible kinetic energy, because it have a very high intermolecular force. Okay, so the molecules attract one another with a force which decrease and distance between them increase. Okay, so the force which combine them, the molecules, it is the force. These are the two force. These are the intermolecular force of attraction of the molecules. But these are also of two types. What types? Force of cohesion and force of adhesion. Okay. Force of cohesion, force of